Good YouTube, it's your boy Quinn Wade, Quinn W20 here, coming to you with a quick video up on the New York Knicks. I know everybody's talking about them these last couple months, this last month, and now a lot of people want to know my opinion about the New York Knicks. I told everybody, and I got a lot of dislikes, I got a lot of hate, I got a lot of people calling me stupid because I said the New York Knicks wasn't going to make the playoffs this year and they was going to be a shell of themselves. They kept saying Tyson Chandler and Raymond Felton is good, but Jose Calderon and Samuel Dalembert are upgrades. Like Tyson Chandler is a way better defender, rebounder, and scorer than Samuel Dalembert. And Raymond Felton, only thing Jose Calderon is better than him at is shooting and passing. Everything else, Raymond Felton is more aggressive. He's a better finisher and everything else, and a better defender too. So this team basically did a trade for to save money to me. Raymond Felton and Tyson Chandler owed a lot of money on their contracts, while Jose Calderon and Samuel Dalembert isn't. This was a trade just to save them some money and get some draft picks back in return. So we're going to see how that works out in the future. But this team has a lot of money coming up. They can get some free agents. But after seeing this year and seeing how the triangle is working out for this team, I don't really think anybody will want to go to the Knicks besides if they give them a lot of money. Like if the Knicks overpay players, I can see them going to the Knicks. I don't see why a team would want to come play with Carmelo. Carmelo got a bad back. He got knee problems. He's been off scoring. He's been shooting horrible. He's been having a lot of bad games. His shot not there, and the ball movement is there on his team, but they just not take. They don't go to the paint. They ain't going to the paint. They ain't getting no free throws. They not. They shooting a lot of jump shots, and you know they ain't got them. They got shooters, but I don't really trust J.R. Smith. I don't really trust M.I. Shepard. I don't even trust Jose Calderon and Carmelo. And like I said, Carmelo just been a shell of himself this year. He just been a shell of himself. And then Amar'e has been playing good basketball, especially he's been playing better basketball this year. This is his best year since the first year he went in New York. He been showing us some old Amar'e sometimes. And I'm liking Amar'e this year, but it's just not enough. 13, 14, 15 points a game from Amar'e ain't good enough no more. We need at least 20, 25 from Amar'e for this team to win. They unselfish. They sharing the ball. The offense ain't that stagnant. It's just they taking bad shots. And they taking bad shots. They waiting too low on the shot clock to take a shot. They rushing shots. They playing sloppy. And they defense is not even there. They playing a slow pace, but they can't stop nobody. And this team just been horrible scoring the basketball. Like I said, they ain't getting no free throws. They ain't going to the paint. They shooting a lot of jump shots, which is the hardest shot in the game. And the most inconsistent shot is the jump shot. They living by the jump shot and they dying by the jump shot. They not playing no defense. They ain't scoring 100. They ain't even scoring 100 points. Let me go down the stats so I can prove it. They 27th in points per game at 93.8. An NBA team is struggling to even score 95 points every game. This team is struggling, and their shot selection is horrifying. I think they building a bad foundation this year. They playing hard. A lot of the games they've been in been close, but they still been losing them. Carmelo hasn't been a closer they used to be, and I don't really see why a player will want to go to New York besides getting a lot of money. Like Carmelo, like if I give you an extra $5 million, I give you an extra $3 million to come down and play with us, then I'd be like, if you pay me, they giving me $10 million, you pay me $14 million, I come to New York. I'll be doing it just for the money. I don't see why no big free agent like Rondo or Marc Gasol, I don't see why they go to New York, especially with the triangle. Like, I don't see why Marc Gasol want to play in the triangle, especially when you don't have that many weapons on the team to operate the triangle. I don't really see this team having a good future. I don't really see a free agent wanting to go to New York because of the foundation they building this year. They building a losing culture. And Phil Jackson said it to prove it. He said they got a loser mentality. And it's gonna affect free agents, seeing how they 4-20 people. They lost over 10 games in a row. They've been horrible this year. And I don't know why would a player really want to go to New York besides for the money. And for I don't even see playing in New York ain't that big of a thing when the team sucks ass. So there's no point in going to New York unless they paying you a lot of cash. They building a bad foundation. They ain't playing no defense. They offense is horrible. They ball movement is there, but they taking bad shots. Carmelo been a shell of himself. They have a crappy, shitty players on this team. They don't have enough talent either on this team. They gonna have to spend a lot of money to get this team together. For this triangle to work, They're going to have to go out there and get a lot of good players for cheap. But I don't see none of them players going to New York. That's what I keep saying. But if they can get another player for $5 million, $6 million, and get another All-Star, this team could turn it around quick. But I don't know why would I go to New York. So let me know in the comment section. Would you go to New York if I'm Marc Gasol, if I'm LaMarcus Aldridge, if I'm Rondo, if I'm a role player? Would I go to New York? Why would I go to New York? And they play horrible. And majority of the roster going to be gone anyway. So they could build this team up quick, or they could just be having another bad season next year. I think they're going to get it together next year because they got a lot of money. But they're going to be overpaying a lot of players, people. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're new to the channel, check out my older videos. If you like this video, like my older videos, subscribe. Quinn Wade, Quinny W20, NBA Hot Topic. What should the New York Knicks do? What are the New York Knicks? What can they do? Can they get it together? We don't know nothing right now. They just playing horrible basketball on both sides of the floor. But the ball movement has been there, but it hasn't equated to nothing but losses. Close losses, too, though.